So what's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Dalek JD, and in this video I'm going to be showing you 30 different codes that you can type in the Rushmore computer and Alpha Omega to seriously help you out. These range from reducing the price of perks to starting a disco and to make Easter egg runs super easy. I'm sure there are more codes than the 30 I'm mentioning in this video. In the description will be an updated list of all known codes to what they do, as well as timestamps in the video to each individual code. But these codes can only be put into the computer once per round, and each code can only be used once per game. And obviously, before you can start inputting codes, you have to have activated Pack-a-Punch. If you guys find this video useful, a like would be super appreciated, and do let me know in the comments if you find any more codes. The first code we're going to start out with is 3279, which spells the word easy. This causes an Undeadman walking effect where all zombies on the map will be super slow walking for 5 minutes straight. And this is absolutely perfect when you are doing the orb escort step near the end of the Easter egg. Lasts for 5 straight minutes and it's super useful. The next code I'm going to be showing you is Brew, which is 2739, and this reduces the cost of the Brew perk by 50% for that round only. So in my game, Dying Wish was my Brew perk, and as you can see, it only costs 2,000 points rather than 4,000, so I picked that up straight away. The next code we're putting in is Soda 7632, which is going to reduce the cost of the Soda perk to 50%. This is super useful in the early rounds to get yourself set up with all the perks really quickly because they're much cheaper. And of course, we have one for Cola as well, which is 2652, which reduces the cost of the Cola perk by 50%. Now, I'm sure there is also one for the Tonic perk, but at the moment, I don't know it, but when I do, it will be in the description. The next code is Pack, which is 7225, which spawns in a Bonfire sale power-up, which will allow you to Pack-a-Punch at the machine for 500 points rather than 5,000 points. If you combine this with a Temporal Gift Elixir, you can have a minute-long bonfire sale and get your weapons upgraded for super cheap. And if you're doing the Easter egg and you need that brain rot alternate ammo type, this is a very cheap way of spinning your gun until you get it. It's very useful. The next one is Time, which is 8463. And what this does is it freezes any zombies which are currently on the map for 10 seconds. And it's sort of like a killing time effect. So if more zombies spawn in after you've put this code in, they won't be frozen in time. It was only the zombies that are present on the map at that time. Still pretty cool though, because we don't actually have killing time in Black Ops 4 Zombies at the moment, so this is the next best thing. The next code is Ammo or Boom, which is 2666. What this will do is spawn in a live grenade, and it's essentially a troll code. So once you type this in, back away from the computer, because otherwise you might get a nasty surprise and go down. Not a very useful one, but I'm sure you could troll your friends with this one. The next code we're going to put in is Nuke, which is 6853, and this will spawn in a nuke drop. Now do bear in mind that it spawns in a nuke drop, not a nuke, so be very careful, because as you see here, I nearly went down trying to get this nuke because of my teammate not realizing it was a drop instead of a full-on nuke. But if you're stuck at the end of the round, unable to find the zombie, this is a great method. The next code is Door, which is 3667, which will enable you to buy one door for absolutely free. Now, when I used this code, I already had every single door open, so I thought maybe the van in the cul-de-sac for the Galvanockles would work with this, but unfortunately it doesn't, because that is classed as a debris and not a door. So the most expensive door that you could probably open with this is the shed, but later on I will show you a code which opens that for free. Moving on to our next one is Love, which is 5683, which tells the Rushmore computer that you love him. And here's what he has to say about it.
Oh, that's sweet. I love you too. I love all Americans.
Fetch me
but don't get
souls.
confused. I'm not exactly available. I mean, I'm flattered by your expression of affection, but I'm already in a committed relationship. We love America.
Okay, so our next code is Quiz, which is 1841, which starts a really humorous quiz with the Rushmore computer. He asks you a bunch of American-themed questions, but I don't think it's possible for you to actually answer them, and that's part of the running joke. I'll leave a few of these questions on your screen now so you can laugh at them.
Okay, I'll throw you a bone here. The Spanish-American War was between America and what other country? What are the colors on the American flag? In. They rhyme with red, bright, and blue. Who was our first president? The one George Washington university was named after?
I'll leave the funny humor in between each quiz for you to do in your game. But the next code we're going to put in is joke, which is 5653, where the Rushmore computer will tell us a joke. Pretty standard stuff. Okay, the next code is song, which is 7664, which plays the secret Easter egg song of this map called I Am the Well. If you've not activated this via the 3 mannequin heads to play the Easter egg song normally, it will play when you type this in. Now, I don't know what happens if you activate the Easter egg song normally and then type this code in. I think it might just replay the song. But our next code is TED, which is 8333, which activates the TED robot inside of the lounge. This lets you hear a ton of funny quotes, and I'll have a completely separate video all about Ted's quotes coming up in the future. Our next code we're going to type in is duck, which is 3825. And what this does is when you get out your specialist and kill zombies with it, your weapon will make a duck sound, very similar to the Quack Narok elixir. Don't know why you'd ever use this one, but it's there, so it's quite funny, I guess. The next code is guns, which is 4867. And what this does is it gives every player in the game disorderly combat. So they'll be cycling through guns until the cycle has been completed. If this is activated with you holding a pack-a-punched gun, every gun you get will be pack-a-punched. If it was double or triple packed, they will also be double and triple packed. Now, I will warn you, as this goes on for quite a while, and if you're not prepared for it, this can definitely muck you up. You cannot use your elixirs during this, you cannot use your equipment or your specialist weapon. So just be very careful about that one. The next code is bank, which is 2265, which gives every player in the game a free 1000 points. This doesn't drop a points drop, it simply just adds the points to everyone's points. So if you are just short of enough to upgrade a weapon or to buy a perk, for example, just pop this in and you'll get a free 1000 points. The next code we're typing in is Rave, which is 7283, which starts a disco rave party in the bed section of the map. So when you make your way in, you'll notice this purple pink neon glow from the floor and the ceiling, and there will be some funky music playing. And this Easter egg reminds me a lot of the disco Easter egg in Der Eisendrache. Let me know if you guys remember that one. There isn't much point to this Easter egg besides just a bit of fun, and I bet in public matches this will really confuse some people. Our next code is going to be vent, which is 8368, and just like the code suggests, the Rushmore computer vents at you. It's quite entertaining, and I'll let you listen to it now.
Get off my metaphorical chest. For starters, you have no idea how much pressure I am constantly under. Aside from providing for the physical health of all personnel in Camp Edward, I am also responsible for their mental stability and patriotic well-being. After all, what definition are the safest, toughest, most mentally stable people who've ever existed? But I have to constantly remind the staff here of this indisputable fact. They constantly whine, make excuses, and fail to live up to my standards. So
our next code is shed, which is 7433, which opens up the shed in the backyard of the greenhouse. Now, this is one of the most expensive doors on the map, and behind it will be a random power-up which will change every time you kill 100 zombies. Most of the time this door will stay shut, but if you want to open it for free and get a free power-up, then why not? Our next, and you might want this door open if you're attempting the Insanity Mode Easter egg, which will take you to round 200. And if you don't know about that, you can find a link in the top right of this video right now to take you over to that. Code is very interesting, and this is Noob, which is 6662. And what this does is it reduces the last few zombies in the round, if you have them lying around, to round 1 health. Now, what's interesting about this is I don't think this works if you get to double-digit rounds, as on round 20 here, this is not working and the machine is not accepting it. But at a lower round, at like 5 or 6, this will reduce the zombies to round 1 health until you end that round. So basically, just a really newbie option there to help any players that might be struggling to kill the zombies. Now, the next series of codes are going to be codes which just give you storyline information and further personality on the Rushmore computer. So typing in the word life, which is 5433, will give you a quote from the computer about only having 1 life. And now on your screen, I'm going to be showing you a bunch of the Rushmore information directory codes. And these can be found on a scrap of paper inside of the operations room, but it gives you details about lots of the open operations. So on your screen here, you have a code to hear information about Project MK Alpha, the ADAM initiative, Project Toy Soldier, Broken Arrow, Prisoner Holding, the Transfusion Facility, APD Interrogation, and the Solitary. That's going to round up all the Rushmore codes I know in this video, which is well over 30 codes. If there are any more discovered, I will update the description so you can find every code and what it does, but I really appreciate you guys watching this entire video. If you enjoyed this video in any way, a like rating would be super appreciated. It only takes a second, and make sure to subscribe to the channel with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss out on any more uploads like this one. But if you need any help on this map, including the full Easter egg tutorial, how to build the ray guns, and tons of other Easter eggs, you can all find them on the channel and linked down below. But thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.